What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Shazam cameo role. So, it's recently been revealed that a test screen for the up-and-coming Shazam movie that comes out in England in April recently was taken place. So obviously people that goes to these kind of events, test screens, etc. have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which is basically saying that you're not going to publicly speak out about anything. But we all know this never happens. So there's a bunch of news online, and before I wanted to make this video, I wanted to confirm the story was legit. So careful spoilers. If you don't know or want to know what they're referring to, then click off the video now, but make sure to drop that like. So good, you're still here. So essentially what is happening, it's a really weird cameo role, but it's an interesting one. So the Man of Steel appears kinda at the end of the film. So it's playing off as a running joke throughout the movie. It's said that Billy's friends and foster brother Freddie Freeman have been asking Billy to show up at school in the Shazam personnel, obviously as the persona as Shazam, in order to prove to all his friends, classmates, that he knows the hero. In the final scene, Shazam finally shows up before saying that he brought another friend with him. At this point, Superman walks in the room, but it's Henry Cavill's stunt double. So this is very interesting because obviously, as we know, Superman was supposed to have a end credit scene cameo role with Shazam because Superman is a big part of the Shazam origin story, kind of, I guess you could say. And you can tell that from the first trailer when we've seen Batman, we've seen Superman inside his bedroom with merch and kind of memorabilia, etc. So what is interesting is yesterday we reported a story that the reason why Man of Steel 2 wasn't made yet was all to do with that Henry wanted more money, which is justified because he's been in A Man from U.N.C.L.E., Mission Impossible, the latest one, and a bunch of other movies. So the pay rise is justified, really. And also it rumoredly said, according to Revenge of the Fans, that he wanted the producing credit, he wanted script approval, etc. And then what happened was someone reached out to Henry Cavill's agent and it was all discredited. But the fact they've still put Henry Cavill's version of Superman body double tells us that Warner Bros. Is still planning to use Henry Cavill's version of Superman. And it's another bit of evidence to tell us that yes, Henry Cavill will be returning as Superman at some point. Because if this wasn't the case, why would James Gunn apparently being offered a Superman role to direct a Superman movie? It makes no sense. Then we've got Henry posting next to Superman an image saying, I don't always work out, but when I do, I work out next to Superman. So everyone is expecting a Black Adam, The Rock cameo role as well. I was expecting this news to be this, and I was like, oh, see, I'm not really going to be surprised. Like I said in yesterday's video, I wouldn't be surprised if Henry actually turned up in this movie. So it's kind of bittersweet. It's good that they've put some Superman in, but bad that it's not actually Henry. As we know, he's currently filming the Witcher project, which will most likely make Warner Bros. Want to get Henry Cavill back even more. But the issue then is, rumoredly, Henry is making up to $400,000 an episode of The Witcher. And I presume it's going to have at least 8 to 12 episodes. So the next time, if they still want Henry Cavill to play Superman, it's going to be costing them millions, which is very, very interesting. So guys, like always, I hope I haven't ruined this short kind of Henry Cavill Superman cameo role, kind of because it's still meant to be him, but obviously seeing as he wouldn't go to it, he wouldn't agree to the terms and conditions for this, but he still has contractual obligations on his Superman contract, so he still has to appear in another kind of Superman position, whether that be Justice League 2 or something else. So it's looking very interesting if you are a Superman fan. So hopefully I haven't ruined the movie for you. The movie is coming out pretty soon in April. Well, it is pretty soon. And we've still got the second full trailer to come out, which is going to look pretty cool to finally see Dr. Savannah go against Shazam. I mean, we've had a bit of a trailer, like a 30-second trailer, when we see Billy Batson jumping off the building going Shazam, and then he turns into Shazam, and then Shazam has a massive fight with Dr. Savannah, and then we got the look at the 7 deadly sins, which looks pretty cool. This movie is going to have a lot of villains in it. You thought Into the Spideyverse had a lot of villains? This movie is going to really have a lot of villains. The 7 deadly sins, Dr. Savannah, potentially some other villains. It's going to be pretty crazy. And I'm really looking forward to seeing it in April when it comes out. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.